को, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. I was introduced out of enthusiasm by Guruji as a laughing Swami. It is a laughing stock. There is a difference between laughing and smiling, isn't it? So my website is smiling.swami.com. Not laughing. We laugh at others, but we smile at ourselves, isn't it? See? So many people come and ask so many questions. And I am allergic to questions. And you don't know what type of questions people can ask. Swamiji, where are you from? When were you born? Why were you born? Was it a normal delivery or a cesarean? No end. I was talking the afternoon before they gave me food. Without answering few questions, nobody feeds you. So when I came here, Guruji asked me a dozen questions. And after that, now you can get the lunch. In this world, there is nothing free. But we come to the goddess and ask her everything free. See, friends. So, what is the kind of spiritual life you live? See, we live at 3 levels. One is the body level. See, in one college, one student got up and asked me this question. Swamiji, who am I? I said, shall I tell you the truth or bluff? He said, for a change, tell the truth. Then I told him, you are fool of the first order. Do you mean Bhagavan Raman Maharshi is a fool? I said, no, he didn't ask me this question. You ask. Be attentive. This question is invalid. Now if I ask this Gujarati Amma, do you know who are Gujaratis? Gujaratis are those who take good, you know jaggery? Good. On good they add sugar and then eat. They are Gujaratis. Now, if I ask her, Amma, who are you? So she will tell that I unfortunately got married to him. So she has no doubt who is she, isn't it? But the real question comes, if you just take it for a few seconds, that if I am someone other than the body, be attentive. All our spiritual life is learn from every experience of your life. And if we don't learn, and then we complain, you will see old people have got this complaint. Their complaint is, these days the youngsters don't respect us. Now tell me, what is our contribution that we are growing in age? What we have done? Is this poor earth running around the sun and our age is growing? And what an arrogance about it. Because we are constantly living as a body for the body on everybody. See? So the first step is we have to learn from our every experience of life. You know, Baba is descendant of Bhagwan Dattatreya. And Bhagwan Dattatreya had 24 gurus. We are Daridri. Who are? Ekkich guru, one guru. And that also is not available to us. See, he had 24 gurus. And when he was asked, how come you are so happy, cheerful, you have no kingdom, you have no army, you have no wealth, you have no nothing. How come you are so relaxed and happy? He said, therefore I am relaxed and happy. Those who have got kingdoms, those who have got wives, those who have got children, those who have got property, they are all miserable. If you want to find out, look into the mirror. You will see there. See, friends. Therefore, what he said, I learned from 24 gurus. Now be attentive. This example also I gave them. Food is in the plate. Clear? Where is the hunger? Hunger is in the plate or in the pet? Hunger is in the stomach. Now you are looking at the food, or you take a menu and keep on reading. There are many conjuice, stingy parents. For the first time they take their whole family to a hotel. Children are excited and today dad is taking us to a restaurant, we'll enjoy. And they go prepared with that. And the dad says, nobody is going to order anything, I'll order for everybody. And then he will take the menu. He will not read the dish, he will see the list. How much money? $1, $half, 20 cents. And he says, atom 68, 4. Husband, wife, 2 children. 4. He gets 4 water bottles. That was the cheapest one. See? Therefore, we have to learn. What we have to learn? Food is outside, it will not satiate your hunger. It must go, enter and disappear inside. If this is true. Guru is outside. And where is the problem? Problem is not outside. Problem is inside. So unless he manifests in us. See, friends. And he who gets the food, then the food has gone in the stomach. What is the net result? Net result is you have no more desire for food because you got it. In the same manner, what are we seeking in life? See? Our life has got 2 expressions. One expression is getting involved. Second expression is getting withdrawn. Pravrutti and nivrutti. Now if we just analyze our experience, whatever we do or whatever we don't do, for what? See, for example, I am follower of Baba. Therefore, my life is totally different. My life is very simple. Keep the stomach full and head empty. Now this Navratra is going on. You all must be suffering silently. See? Because instead the food going in the stomach, it is going in your head. What is the use of that? See, friends, you are reading this Sat Charitra. There distinctly clear details that with the empty stomach you cannot think of God. See, there also he says, hey Bhagwan, बहुत दिनों से जलेबी नहीं खाई. See, he will think about jalebi, not God. See, friends, therefore, whatever we are doing, what for we are doing? Only for one reason. And that is, we are seeking happiness. Now analyze your own experiences. Now most of you are married. And some are happy. Do you know there are two types of people in this world? Those who are married and those who are happy. See? My dear Sarah is happy. See? So, those who get married, tell me, who of you got married to become miserable? None. But who of you got married and became happy? None. Answer to both is the same. See, so one person gets married to get happy. See, friends, what is the reason? One young, healthy, intelligent IT specialist earning in millions, healthy, free, one day a virus enters, coronavirus enters and tells, what a life without a wife. And then he gets married. And then he comes to realize, maybe after a few months or weeks, depending upon his stamina, he comes to realize, what a life because of the wife. So first he got married to get happiness. Now he seeks divorce not to become miserable, but to get happiness. One person is like me, eating whole day for happiness. Other person observing fast. 21 days I observe fast. 21 days you observe fast, but then how come you are strong? Because at night I eat. Do you think Bhagwan doesn't know this thing? He knows all things. See, friends, lead your life with clear understanding. If God is happiness, see, and the God happiness is outside, where I see this iPhone, and then in somebody's hand, then I think, oh, it is such a nice one, I think I should get it. How much it cost? I think I should do something like that. So I have seen the object. Then I start projecting happiness in that object. This object is a source of happiness. This object is essential. These days you can live without wife but not without phone. Yes, very important. And then you require a lot of money. But anyway, I'll buy it. Because without this object, my life is incomplete. This all goes in our mind. And then we get this object. Be very attentive. Human mind cannot remain attracted towards the same thing, same place, same person, infinite way. Cannot. recognize this. But what we do, we imagine this is the source of happiness. So where we have seen happiness, like the Guru outside, we have seen the happiness outside in the objects. And then we get that object whichever way. When the object we get, now that happiness has come inside. And I am so happy. How many days? Few days. Then again, I think a new model is coming. There is one lady in England. She must be about 49 or 40, maybe nearing 50. So she was asking me, Swamiji, why I am not able to get married? I said, because you are wise. No, I want to get married. Then why didn't you get married earlier? I was always thinking, I may get someone better. Something like, I may get some better phone. So you never buy a phone. Because every 17 days you get a new model. You have to put down your foot and start. See, friends. Therefore, this principle, if the Guru, who is the source of happiness, we go to Ganges to drink water so that our thirst is satiated. In the same manner, we go to Guru to become miserable. Guru asks, hey, how come you have come? I have come to become miserable. No. We go to him for happiness because he is the source of happiness. Let him manifest in our heart. See, friends, don't push him out. Let him express through us. See, can you imagine? I am a son of a king, and then I go on the roadside and pick up the small pieces of cigarettes and start smoking, go and beg somewhere. Will my father, the king, like it? In the same manner, he is in our heart. And we are begging in this world. We are insulting him. And when we insult him, the net result is misery. Therefore, all those who are by default miserable, they have not surrendered themselves at the holy feet of the teacher. We have no right to justify we are miserable. No. Amrutatvasya putra. See? Anandadheva kalpimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. Upanishad says that we are all the expressions of happiness. See? If we are the expressions of happiness, why should we be miserable? See, friends. And this can be done only by one simplest technique. Learn from your own experiences of life. When you start learning from your experiences of life, you grow wise with every additional experience. When we do not learn from the experiences of our life, we grow old and otherwise. And such old otherwise people like me, they have nothing except complaining. See? Constant complaining. These days, the children don't respect the elders. Whenever we demand respect, we don't command it. See, my friends. Therefore, we have to bring the food from the plate into the pate. In the same manner, we have to bring the Guru from outside in our heart. And then we will not seek happiness. Then we will express happiness. See, friends, this mic has no purpose. It can remain in a box, or it is given to somebody who is having a discourse. Mic will amplify whatever is spoken. Instead of a discourse, if this mic is given to somebody who is having disco, will the mic object? No. It has no purpose. Purpose is for whom? The one who is holding the mic. My friends, we have no purpose in our life. Be attentive. Which mic will come and stand between you and me? If this mic is not making its own noise. Sometime you must have seen, these mics make electronic onkar. Sometimes the mic starts clearing its own throat. What we will do such a mic? Remove it. Making his own noise. Exactly the same way. We are mic. Mic means Maya ka karya, mic. We are all mic. Now, are we making our own noise, or he is expressing through us? Like this mic can be between you and me when it is a fit instrument. Exactly the same way, when we are a fit instrument, then he will hold us. And then he will express through us. An expression of the divine is only happiness. That's all. There is nothing serious about anything. Happiness is a creative force, a creative energy. It is not a destructive energy. See? Like one of my professional hazards is, I had to go and take food in so many houses. Therefore, before I take food, I tell the food is good. Because afterwards I have to tell lies. So, initially food is good, you know. So that is my sadhana. 365 multiplied by 3. In so many places I take food. And yet my Madhya Pradesh is still working okay. See? So, when we are thus clear about it, that happiness is a creative force. See? Now imagine, this imagination, it is not true. I can create number of stories out of nothing. Suppose I have a girlfriend. Underline suppose. So you should not have any doubt. See, suppose I have a girlfriend. I go to her and tell, honey, darling, I am so happy today. I am so happy. I want to cut you into pieces. Can it happen? If you are happy, you will not be destructive. See, friends, and a person who is miserable inside, he doesn't like happy people around. See, one lady in Delhi, it happened. After my talk was over, and everybody giggling, laughing, ha ha, ho ho, and out. This lady came, as if catching my collar. Therefore, I don't have collar to my shirt, just to protect myself. So, she came And she was so angry. You are all the time telling, be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show how to be happy. As if marriage is a license to be miserable. Tathastu. Continue. Friends, don't seek happiness in life. See, my friends, then express happiness. And there are three expressions of happiness, expressions of life. We express through body, we express through speech, we express through mind. These are the three channels through which life expresses. See? One South Indian girl got married to a Punjabi, and she was naturally shifted to Punjab. South Indian means what? They will be making the batter for 1 month, huge quantity. First few days they make idli out of it. Then they get bored of it. Then out of the same batter they will be making the uttapam, flattened potatoes. Then they get bored of it. Then out of the same batter they will be making a thick dosa. That also doesn't get exhausted because prepared in huge quantity. Then they will be making the masala dosa out of it. Still it is something remaining. And then they will make paper dosa. See? So you don't require any skill. You just put it there. Now this poor girl from South India got married to a Punjabi. Punjabi means what? 24/7 chapati. Right. Now this girl, she has never made chapatis. So first chapati when it was made, it was in New Zealand. And Punjabis will keep on eating chapati, paratha after paratha. And this girl used to get frustrated. I don't know how many people in that house. When she was cooking food with the frustration, everybody had constipation. Anything you do in a miserable mode, it cannot yield good results. See, contrary to that, I went to somebody's house, we had nice meals. And after meal, out of formality, I say, Annadata Sukhi Bhava. So when I said, Mama, today food was so good, thank you so much, Annadata Sukhi Bhava. Husband said to his wife, I also bless you. Please don't repeat the food again for next 1 week. See. Then the question came, Swamiji, when you come, the food is so tasty and so nice. But when every day I eat, why it is so? I said, because it is FFF. You know FFF? WWW, you know? FFF. Fresh from fridge. They take out from the fridge and put it in the microwave and take it out and give as a pindadan. Now how can that food be tasty? Horrible. Then I say, ask your wife. She said, Swamiji, what he tells is true. When I prepare food for you, it is so tasty and good. I said, then you should know what is the reason. He said, the reason is I know. I am so happy. The Swamiji is coming. Anything you do happily, it will be creative force. No. So anything physically you do it cheerfully and happily. Then second expression of life is speech. See, Bhagavad Gita tells, Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priya hitam chayat. Talk in such a manner that you don't offend anybody. Talk soft. Talk sweet. You must have come across. There are some people, they don't talk. They bark. Why you have come? What are you doing? What? Are talk, Baba, talk. Don't bark. See? It makes such a difference in life, See? And then the third expression of life is the mind. How you think? See? Are you thinking out of frustration? See? And how the frustration begins? When you bring your dead past in the present. If you really want to walk spiritual path, today is what date? 28th September, isn't it? Now I'll give you one mantra diksha. Your right hand put on your left heart. You know where is your heart? Put your right hand on your left heart. Many people do like this also. 28th September 2022. Say 28th September 2022. 28th September 2022. Now this is your Diksha on today Baba's birthday. Now remember, you are not going to talk anything, whatever has happened before this date. Now try to talk. Swami, last time you came, shut up. See, friends, you know why you are so happy? Because you are in the utter present. You cannot be happy yesterday. You cannot be happy tomorrow. You can be happy now. But we oldies, जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन, वो गए भाड़ में तुम भी जाओ. Life is only an expression of joy. It is not a punishment. See, friends, but somehow or the other, spirituality means we become Gambhirananda, as if you have consumed handful of caterpillars. No. See, friends, the only purpose God created us is we are an instrument through which He can express. See, this mic is here not for His purpose, but for my purpose, your purpose. In the same manner, we are created here. We have no purpose in our life. Purpose is His. Now be attentive. Once I was having a management conference, and in that management conference there were about 100 or so engineers, young engineers from a group, Mahindra and Mahindra company, automobile company. So after the talk was over, management is a bluff, mismanagement is the truth. So after the talk was over, one young person asked this question: Swamiji, although this is not the topic, but because you are a Swami, I want to ask this question. Yes. What is the purpose of our life? I asked him, tell me your qualification and talk in your language. What are you? He said, I am an engineer. I said, are you a cement and brick engineer? Civil engineer? He said, no. I said, are you a softie? Software engineer? He said, no. Then are you a screwdriver? Mechanical engineer? He said, yes. Very good. I'll tell you in your language. There is a box where there are 3 screwdrivers. And I wanted to tighten somebody's screw. Somebody means some machine. Wanted to tighten somebody's screw. So I took one screwdriver and fitted the head in the niche of that screwdriver and tried to move, but it was oblique and it will slip. Not useful. So what will I do with that? Throw it away. Take the second one. Again I did the same thing. Fit the screwdriver's head in the niche of the screwdriver and moved. Only the handle moved. Not the screw. Oh God, threw it away. Then I took the third one. I fixed in the niche and I can negotiate the way I wanted. Now out of these three screwdrivers, which I will select? The third, is it not? Are we not searching for a fit instrument? See, my friends, spiritual life is we are a fit instrument. Then He will select us. See? But here our attention doesn't go. See, my friends, therefore, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chetanetya Vidhiyate Namastasya 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 Namo Namah. Then Goddess expresses in and through every being as a life principle. See, principle of life. But this life is covered by I, technically called as Asmita Tattva. See? My hunger, hunger of a dog, hunger of a mosquito, same. But we are so much obsessed with our strong individuality. And therefore, we imagine, be very attentive, we imagine spiritual life means becoming someone extraordinary. No. Spiritual life is remove every extra, including fat, and remain ordinary. The day we start leading life ordinary, you will see you have no tension because we don't have to prove anything to anybody. In England it happened many years before. I landed there and then one Amma, he was supposed to drive me to a church. There I was supposed to give talk on Gita. So by about 12 o'clock or so, I landed. Then by the time I came out, it became 1:30 and she started driving. So on the way, I said, Mama, I think you have taken a wrong exit. Okay, you can imagine my courage. Telling a British lady that she is wrong. It requires courage. So she said, Swamiji, I am here for last 40 years. I said, that doesn't disqualify you from making mistakes. No, it's okay. I said, all right, go ahead. You have to drive, I have no problem. After going for 40 miles, Swamiji, what you told is right. I have taken a wrong exit. What should I do? I said, follow Indian technique, go the wrong way. Two wrong makes one right. No, we can't. Then you suffer. So she was suffering in English and I was suffering in Hindi. I had no problem. By the time we reached the church, we were 1 hour late. I thought all the people must have gone. Who will wait for 1 hour? But they were waiting. So I had no choice. Directly out of the car and started a lecture for about 1.5 hours or so on Bhagavad Gita. Thereafter, tea, coffee, little socializing. Then I went to my hostess place, had dinner. And thereafter, I started TV and there was a very nice BBC documentary on Ganges. So I was watching that. So this lady, old lady who drove me, Swamiji, go and sleep. I say, none of your business. Do whatever you like. No. Actually, see, you came all the way from India, then drove here, then talk, and you must be tired. Therefore, I am telling you, I am surprised. How come you are not tired? I want to be like you. I get tired very quickly. What should be done? I said, first of all, you cannot be like me. Why? No beard. Longer the beard, confirmed is the wisdom. Short beard, doubtful is the wisdom. No beard, no wisdom. Therefore, you have heard this term anywhere? Wise man, we say. Do we say wise woman? They are. See, friends. Then she says, Swamiji, please tell me. I said, Mama, look here. You know what is your life? Your life is a struggle. You want to prove something to somebody. Alas, you don't know what you want to prove and to whom and who cares for you. All our life is a struggle. Be yourself. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. See? Like people ask us, Swamiji, now Navratri is there. Do you observe fast? I say, yes. Then what do you eat? See, you observe fast, what do you eat? How can you be miserable when you can see the jokes in this world? See? Therefore, it's a very simple spiritual practice. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. Mother-in-law tries to prove to the daughter-in-law she loves. The daughter-in-law tries to prove the mother-in-law. It's impossible. See? You know, some people ask this type of question. Swamiji, why Sita ji has gone to forest for 14 years? She could have stayed comfortably at home. Why? I say, you ask Sita ji, I don't know. No, you know everything but you don't tell. I said, okay, listen now. She had 3 mother-in-laws at home. And in the forest, no mother-in-law. See, friends, this happiness is Bhagwan Sai. See? And it is not coming from outside, my friends. You tell me, what did you get when you laugh, when you are happy? You are getting nothing. You know, you must have done that. You get some of the scratch cards on some, gas stations, etc. And special offers, they give you scratch, and you scratch it with you. As usual, you are unlucky. Oh God! But here, this is the scratching by which all the wrong notions are removed. And when wrong notions are removed, the happiness comes out. And wrong notions are, I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am rich, I am poor. These are all wrong notions. See, friends, when you snore away, deep sleep, that time, who are you? Where are you? When are you? What are you? How are you? Are you inside the room or outside the room? You are inside the body or outside the body? You are inside Brisbane or outside Brisbane? Where are you? Everything disappears. And therefore, when everything disappears, what remains is happiness. And therefore, in deep sleep, we are all happy. And happiness expresses as noise. Can somebody sit like this? What happened? I am happy. No. When you are happy, you make noise. Therefore, people snore only because they are happy. And happiness cannot be hurriedly. See, can you imagine somebody snoring? Kar 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 kar. It goes saptaswar. Only because the divine is expressing. Because that time you are nobody. See, friends, how important it is. Now this happiness, what is personified in these great masters, is not their property. It can be scratched. It is for this purpose we get an ideal in front of us. And then let that happiness express through us. If this becomes the mainstay of our lifestyle, then we will have no complaints, no nothing. You know, in the beginning I played one tune that I call it as Happy Mantra Mala. Now, Guruji has chanted so many names of various gods and goddesses, and also Gayatri Mantra. How many of us have really understood it? Now here, simple mantra. Mauj mein raho, be happy. Have understood? No, but how to be happy? Then be miserable. See, friends, life is a time pass. Just look within. If when we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. If you don't trust, live and see. See? So when our earlier absence and latter absence makes no difference, what difference it makes our presence? But ahankara vimudhatma karta ahamiti manyate. But we have this notion, I have done this thing, I have done that thing. You must have seen in some meetings it happened. Some important meeting is going on and one of the person, excuse me, he wanted to sneeze. So everybody is standing there with Purna Kumbha. And the sneeze doesn't come. See, nothing is in our hand. But ahankara vimudhatma. I will do this, I have done this, I have done that thing. See, friends, therefore, this mantra is very simple. Life is a time pass. For the mic, it's a time pass. When satsanga is spoken, this doesn't become holy. When Bollywood songs are spoken, this doesn't become unholy. Be very attentive. I am taking you deeper in yourself. When my eyes are seeing blue color, red color, yellow, green, is it getting influenced by the color? When the blue color is seen, the eyes don't become blue. Where red is seen, eyes don't become red. So what is the principle? Principle is, we are not touched by anything. See, when I see Baba's picture, eyes don't become holy. When I see a dirty thing, eyes don't become unholy. The rule is, illuminator, prakashak, is not influenced by what is illumined. See? One bulb in the temple illuminating the gods doesn't become holy. Other bulb illuminating the filth in the toilet doesn't become unholy. Be attentive. But what happens? We get lost in this world. I like only blue color. But yellow is good. Yellow, I don't like yellow, yellow, dirty fellow, I don't like it. Now tell me, what is the logic behind you like something and you don't like something? No logic. And our whole life is guided by and influenced by these likes and dislikes, is it not? And likes and dislikes which has no foundation, no logic, no reason. And yet we are carrying the burden of these likes and dislikes, and therefore we suffer in life. Therefore, one of our mantra was living at zero complaint level. See? One NRI from USA, he was driving me from Bombay to Pune on the highway, national highway. And you know, in India, democracy is not limited only to human beings. It is extended to animals also. Therefore, when he was driving, I was sitting next to him, suddenly a group of buffalo came and was crossing the road. He became so angry. Swamiji, why buffaloes are here? As you ask them, I am not a buffalo. But why they come over here? I said, look here. Do you have a driving license? Yes. I said, they don't have license. So the one who has license, he should be responsible, not the buffaloes on the road. If you are walking spiritual path, you are responsible for your life. We blame others. This is all expertise. We are all expert in that. Husband is miserable because of wife. Wife is miserable because of husband. Children are miserable because of the Hitler father. The father is miserable because of the Rakshasa children. And as a result, what happens? So, what will be the spiritual practice of the husband? Try to improve the wife. This is called as Ashakyanushthan, an impossible undertaking. Because his idea is very clear. He is miserable because of the wife. So what will be sadhana? Sadhana will be improve the wife. You cannot. On the contrary, if you have a driving license, your ability to negotiate through all the difficult areas is required. Be attentive. If we are walking the spiritual path, the first thing, stop blaming the world. See, friends, we are all expert in blaming others. Until such time we keep on blaming others, we are far away from the truth. See? And such people, they blame and complain about everything, even to God. Oh God, it is too hot. It is too hot. In summer it will be hot. See? So God says, okay, I'll send you rains. Okay, then the rains come. Oh God, it is too much of rains. So okay, I'll send you winter. Then winter. Oh God, it is too cold. God says, give him anything. He only complains. Therefore, he doesn't listen our complaints. Thank him, not complain. See, friends, any event, good or bad, that will change the direction of our life from the dog word to the God word. See? In Delhi, where I was staying many years before, a Bengali community, in the morning, as usual, I was very early, finished my everything, and at about 6 o'clock, before going for my lecture, I was seeing my garden. That time, one lady will come with her nightie and all, you know, Bhadrakali, Mahakali, and with the dog in front. And the dog was leading her right from the morning. Instead of God leading, it was the dog who was leading. And the dog will not go anywhere. He wants his pillar. And after going to that pillar, there he will do first of all Atma Pradakshina. See? And then thereafter, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnamidam. You start your day in this manner. See, friends, let our life be oriented to something higher. And when something higher is sought, lower things drop. And anything because of which we change the direction of our life from the dog word to the God word, that is yoga. First chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nam Prathamodhyaya. How Vishada, tragedy, can become the yoga? We all know various kinds of yoga. Bhakti yoga, karma yoga, ashtanga yoga, sashtanga yoga, nashtanga yoga. Similarly, one more. This Vishada yoga. How can Vishada become yoga? Be attentive. That tragedy, that misery, that confusion, that chaos in our understanding, because of which the direction of our life changes from dogwards to Godwards, that tragedy is the yoga. See, and it is planned by the divine will. Arjuna came on the battlefield to fight the war. He had no confusion. Bhagavan Sri Krishna played the trick. When he said, take the chariot between two armies, Bhagavan Krishna could have easily taken the chariot in front of Duryodhan, Dushasan. Then there would never have been Bhagavad Gita. But what he did, he took the chariot in front of Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya. And he didn't keep quiet. He said, you have to fight with your own people. Friends, the real challenges of our life is not from the enemies. Real challenges are from our nears and dears. See? And therefore we get so lost in that. Like Arjuna was constantly arguing. How can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill my guru? See? Bhagavan Krishna didn't say anything. And at the end, Bhagavan did not ask him, did you get knowledge? Ask him simply, has your confusion gone? Now one mantra is there. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Where was Arjun? On the battlefield. When? At the time of the war. Now on the battlefield at the time of the war, what he should be? A warrior or a grandson or a disciple? Bring it here. Where are we? We are in satsanga. When are we? During satsanga. So what you should be? Satsangi. But instead of that, we are becoming wife, husband, father, mother, sister. As a result, we are not fully available. Therefore, this is the simplest thing. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. We have learned the message Baba sent for all of us. Give it a try and let us not make him miserable. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.